Ooh, hello everyone. It's me, Dr. Naita. How are you? How's everyone? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday and welcome to Reflections. I'm so glad you are here. Everything within me wanted to cancel tonight because everything was going wrong. Technology is tripping. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with my platform, but it's not working properly. And it was aggravating beyond all get out. So let me see. I'm trying to pull everything up on Facebook. I tell you, there we are. There we are. So let me put in a little comment so it'll pop up over here. So, hello, hello. I'm so glad you are here. Even though, like I said, I was getting ready to just call it a night. Forget it. I'm not doing this because everything is going wrong. And like I said, the technology is acting crazy. My notes are upstairs because I've been fooling with this technology for about 40 minutes. So I don't even have my notes. Then all of a sudden, I caught a Charlie horse about 5 minutes ago, and the muscle in my calf was twisting. And oh my God, it was hurting. It's still sore. And I just wanted to quit. But then I remember, I don't even have my cup. I don't have anything to drink. Okay. It's been crazy. Work has been crazy. It is fall 2020 all over again for me. And it's been rough. And then I remembered, oh, yeah, this is Fight to Smile. So we're going to press through. Now, I don't know how long this show will be. It may be 4 minutes tonight, but I did not want to not come on. So I was having crazy technology issues. So I don't even know if we're going to be able to see the intro video, but we're going to give it a shot. I really am. I'm going to try and I'm going to see what happens. And all I can do is just try to see what happens. Okay. So here we go. Okay. I am not sure if you were able to see that video or not, but I figured I better go ahead and stop. So I see my sis out here. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's good to see you again this evening. Again, thanks for coming. And tonight, as I had originally posted, that I wanted to talk, finish up on our conversation from last week when we were talking about bonus parenting and step parenting. And I received some really, really interesting feedback from people regarding bonus parenting and being a step parent. And I know, I shared last week, some of the wonderful experiences that I have had as being a step parent and, sharing some of the stories and good times that I've had with the kids. And it's some of the feedback that I received was not the same experience, and I really think that that's unfortunate. But, some people were saying, being a step parent has been extremely difficult and that they really wouldn't recommend it to anyone. And I think that's so troublesome, especially when we live in a society where blended families are pretty much the norm. It's almost, it's I, there are just so many blended families all around. And that's in part because, the divorce rate is so high in America. So a lot of people are remarrying. And I've seen so many wonderful success stories, but then I've seen some trauma, some real trauma. So I just kind of wanted to, touch back on that and talk to anyone, who want to, share their experiences and share their stories with being a step parent or a bonus parent. I would like to start this evening by sharing, one of a good story, and it has to do with when the kids were really young, and how important it was to develop a relationship with each of the kids. Um, I think that that's vital, with any step parent or a blended situation. It's so important that you have individual relationships with the kids. So there was a time when whenever the kids were over, and maybe I was in the kitchen, or I could be in my bedroom studying, or I could be doing anything. And I had one son, Javante. Javante would be playing with the brothers and his little sister, and they having a good time. But Javante was going to stop what he's doing, and he's going to come see about me. Believe that. He could be outside playing basketball, and he's going to stop, and he's going to come inside, and he's just going to stand in the door. And I can recall the gazillion times that I may be cooking or washing dishes, and you can feel these little eyes on you. And I turn around, and I'm like, what's going on? And he's like, oh, I'm just checking on you. I'm like, okay, well, I'm good. Everything good with you? He's like, yeah. And I said, I'm good. He said, okay. And then he'd take off running and go back and play. But that's just, the type of relationship that even as a little boy, like 7 years old, I've had the pleasure of experiencing throughout the years. So with that, I see a couple people are watching. I thank you, Paul, for coming on. Elise, I thank you so much for coming on. I miss you, and I hope that all is well. But again, I started this segment by talking about all the trauma I was having just getting logged in and getting the system up and running, and that everything within me wanted to cancel for tonight. But I kept saying, no, this is Fight to Smile. This is Reflections. This is a part of my Fight to Smile brand. And that means that we keep pressing through, we keep fighting, we keep pushing until we finally succeed. So I wanted to, again, I wanted to just kind of recap some of the things we shared last week when we were talking about step parenting, and making sure that we stay in our place as a step parent. We are not the parent. We cannot take the place of the other parent. So we just have to create our own space, create our own platform. I'm not your mother, your biological mother. I'm definitely not your father. So I'm just me, and we gonna have our own relationship. And that has, been incredible. That has been an incredible experience for us, and I don't think just me, I think for the kids as well. And, so if I were going to have any suggestions for anyone who is dating someone with kids, I think, again, having an individual relationship with all the kids. Now, is it going to be the same with all? Maybe not. I was fortunate. I have a wonderful relationship with all the kids. And it also helped that it was only one other parent that was involved. So, all of those things, I guess it was almost like a perfect setup. But whether it's a perfect setup or not, The kids do not deserve to be traumatized. They didn't do anything. They didn't ask to be in these situations. Therefore, I think that it is important that we as the parent and we as the step parent that's coming into the situation, that we find ways that we can be a blessing, that we step in and be a blessing in the whole family unit. So that's just my comments, my thoughts about that. And like I said, I just kind of wanted to wrap up from that. Um, just wondering if anyone has any stories or comments that they'd like to share regarding being a step parent or anything, because I have another topic that I want to bring up. Anybody have anything? All right. Well, I hope everyone is doing well. I don't have my shirt. I don't have anything. I don't have my cup. I don't have my drink. I don't have my shirts. They way over there. And but we're gonna get through this night. We are, because we are Fight to Smile. So again, welcome to Reflections as part of my Fight to Smile brand. And again, tonight I wanted to recap on step parenting, but I want to talk about something that a colleague slash friend slash sister of mine, we talked about earlier today. And I was sharing a concept that she was like, yes, that's it. I guess she had never heard it used in this context before. But the term was, and we talk about it all the time on here, and that is the working entrepreneur or the hybrid entrepreneur. And that's the one who's still working full time somewhere, but they also have their own entrepreneurship endeavors. And I want to speak to that again because I want people to be encouraged to do you, I want you to be encouraged to step out and, carve out your own pathway. I talk to young people all the time and I let them know you don't have to wait anymore until you're 25 years old to start your own business. You can start your own business in your home right now on your computer as young as 8, 9, 10 years old. Yeah, you'll probably need your parent to help, but that's okay. You can still start your own business. So I had the pleasure today of meeting a lovely young lady online. Her name is Wisdom, and I told her that I would shout out her business. So she has an online, basically a consignment shop. That's basically what it is. So she sells women clothing, she sells men's clothing, and different things for your home. And let me put it up. Let me see if the computer won't be tripping and allow me to create a banner with her business. But it's www. What is it? Depop.com. And I told Wisdom that I was going to shout her out today. So there it is, www.depop.com. And it's basically a consignment shop of women clothing, men's clothing, and other things, exercise equipment. It was a lot of things on her website that she has so beautifully organized. And this is a teenager starting her own business right from her home on her computer. And I just think that is phenomenal. It's never too early, it's never too late. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you bake cakes, maybe you sell cookies. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's never too late to have that extra stream of income. And one of the things that I know that I enjoy about the working entrepreneur, yeah, it's hard work, and yeah, I have long hours, and yeah, I'm tired sometimes, but that's just all a part of the process when you are pursuing your dreams, when you are pursuing your goals. So having, some people are built, I hate to hear people slamming other people because they work on a 9 to 5, or they work a traditional job, or people that are slamming entrepreneurs because they don't have a steady stream of income all the time. Why slam anyone? Let people live. Let people live their life and follow their dreams. And the beauty of being a working entrepreneur or a hybrid entrepreneur is, yes, you do have the safety and the comfort of your traditional position, traditional career, but you also get a chance to pursue your dreams and your passion. I was talking to someone else earlier today. I do a lot of talking, right? So I was talking to someone else, and he was like, shoot, if I'm going to pursue my dreams, I want to pursue my dreams wholeheartedly. I get it. I understand that. And if you're in a financial position or you have, your responsibilities can be negotiated in some way, then by all means do that. But for other people, then, you may have to continue to work so that you can have that secured income stream coming in and then pursue your passions and your other endeavors on the side. The key word here is balance, is balancing it all. It takes a lot of discipline to be able to balance that. So, how do people balance it? And we've talked about this before. It's about your priorities. What's important to you? If it's important to you that you maintain your traditional position or traditional career and maintain your side business, then you're going to time manage with those priorities at the top and understand, me and one of my colleagues, we were laughing and joking about, the time split between your traditional job and your entrepreneurship endeavors, and how there has to be a thick line that separates the two. You can't get the two confused unless, of course, you have some special permissions. Me, I don't have those special permissions. So I have to have a thick line, not a thin line, a thick line that separates the two. I have to have a whole gulf, okay, because I get all kind of crazy questions. So I have to dig a trench to make sure that I keep the two separated. And that's okay. It is what it is. But you're working towards whatever your goals are. Let me just check. I want to make sure, see if there are any comments out there. So, with that, um, I think that again, it's so important that you're putting your priorities. Your priorities. Where are your priorities? Your priorities are, of course, maintaining your traditional job and maintaining the side business. Maintaining both. From there, again, this is how you build in your time management. I'm spending X amount of hours working my traditional job, then X amount of hours devoted to my dream. Okay. X amount of time. It's just like if you decide to go back to school, you have to put in those hours, X amount of hours. Some people can put in extra 4 hours a evening, whether it's going back to school, whether it's working that second entrepreneurship activity. They can put that 4 hours in. It's not a problem. Other people may only be able to put in an hour here and an hour there, and then maybe more hours on the weekends or days off. Whatever it is, do you. Your entrepreneurship goals and vision and path, it will not be the same as someone else. You have to do you. Do you and be comfortable with being you. Walk in it, own it. This is mine. And most importantly, don't let people talk you out of it. Don't let people talk you out of your dream. You know how many people told me pursuing my PhD was a waste of time? You know how many people told me, wait a minute, you ready for this? I wasn't going to get a man if I had a PhD. Can you believe that? If I don't have a man, it's not because I have a PhD, it's because I don't want one. Hello, somebody. Okay. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. So, Don't let people talk you out of your dreams. Don't let people who don't have what you want talk you out of your goals, talk you out of your dreams. The first person to tell you that your education is not important is the person who doesn't have one. If I had something to drink, I would sip it right then, but I don't. So I'll just inhale. And I'll say it again. The first person to tell you that pursuing your educational dreams is not important is the very one who does not or did not pursue theirs. So don't let other people talk you out of your dreams. Don't do it. It's not worth it. If this is something you want, get a new set of friends. Okay, not dismissing the old ones. You know, they had a purpose. They are there. They could be family, so don't dismiss them, but get some new ones who have some of the same ideas, dreams, and passions and goals that you have, like minds. Iron sharpens iron. Don't hang around, um, don't continue rather hanging around those who aren't trying to go where you're going. I'm not saying be rude and dismiss them and all that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. Not at all. But I am saying that it's time to start connecting and networking with other people who are trying to do the same things you're doing. They can then share strategies, time management strategies. They can, I see Regina saying, hey girl, Regina, that's my girl. She all the way in Hawaii. We still have to connect, Regina, because I want to hear about this journey that you are on. And send me some pictures. I love pictures. So send me some pictures of where you are. So but with that, it's so important that again, I don't believe in just cutting people off because um they're not necessarily trying to grow the way you're growing. And so I don't think we just cut them off, especially when they're family and been friends has been there for many many years. No, we don't want to cut them off, but we do want to expand our circle. We want to kind of shift our circle of influence and the people that we are connecting with and dreaming with. Um, let's see, what else would I have to say, because I told you I don't have my notes, so I'm going from my heart here. We are just speaking from the heart tonight. I think, what else do I think about? I also think, here we go. I also think that even in the midst of everything, in the midst of pursuing your entrepreneurship goals, advancing in the workplace, and doing all these wonderful things with your family and taking care of yourself, that you have to take downtime. Schedule some downtime. And I know I'm saying this from the person who worked a 12-hour day yesterday and this stuff. And oh my gosh, it has been crazy. This last week has been insane. But yeah, you have to schedule some downtime, because that downtime is just as important as everything else you're doing. That downtime, I know for me, I get my downloads. I call them my creative downloads. They come to me in the wee hours of the morning, like right before I'm really waking up. So it could be 4, 5 in the morning. I get these, when I'm just kind of thinking about waking up. I get just these ideas just pour into my head. And sometimes it's so much that I used to wake up and turn on a light and try to write it down. But now I just grab my phone and do an audio message to myself. So I don't even have to open my eyes good. And I just kind of share some these ideas that come into my head. Do I pursue all of the ideas that come to my head? No. I think the cream rises to the top. So the most pressing ones and the most important ones rise to the top. And then I make every effort to pursue those. But if we never take time to sit still and be quiet, then we can't get those downloads. We can't get that those new creative ideas. Take the time, go to the beach, whatever is healing for you, whatever's therapeutic for you. Going to the beach might drive someone crazy, so don't go to the beach if that's not good for you. Going to the beach is good for me. I like being on the open road. I like driving, just driving, driving, driving. I can get, that's so therapeutic for me. But those are some of the little things that I do to try to keep um, my creative juices flowing, so those are, just some of the things that I wanted to talk about tonight. And, actually the timing was good. We made it. We made the whole show. I can't believe it. So, yes, tonight was quite the struggle just to get online, but I had to remember because I had literally taken the computer and I was getting ready to make a post saying show is canceled tonight. But then it just hit me, Fight to Smile. That is this brand. And let me see if I can at least pull up a picture. Goodness. See if yes, I can. So let's pull up that picture. And why didn't it come up? Okay. See what I mean? The technology is just insane this evening. But okay, I think I know what I need to do. Let's try this. All right. So as you can see, that's a picture of a woman. Her neck represents the truth and her foundation, what she believes to be true. She holds her head up, and you see that there was a little teardrop because she holds her head up, and despite the obstacles, the challenges, and the struggles that she endures, she still keeps her head up and she continues to fight to smile. And that's what we did tonight through the Charlie horse in my left foot. And through all the technology issues, we continue to fight to smile. So, ladies and gentlemen who are on tonight, I appreciate you coming on tonight. Thank you so much for being here. And look, please give this young lady, Miss Wisdom, just take a peek at her website. Again, it's a consignment shop with women's clothing, men's clothing, and lots of things, other things. But her website is depop.com. And please, just take a quick visit, buy something. And with that, let's see. And with that, we're going to sign out tonight. So I appreciate you coming here tonight. Thank you so much. And I truly hope that you all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Good night, everyone.